Welcome back in on this Friday afternoon. Memorial Day weekend kicks off the summer home buying season unofficially. And today, the Utah Central Association of Realtors is here with us. Aaron Drussel here, past president, and still making the rounds, is here to talk about all things regarding the summer and the season of buying and selling. It seems interesting that this is, one of those times, one of those weekends where it seems like things just really take off, right?
Yeah, it's been taking off in Utah for a while now. I mean, a lot of people moving to our state, and it's been pretty crazy in the real estate market.
I want to talk about how tech has influenced the real estate market and what you are seeing right now. How is it helping? How's it hurting?
Well, technology has a big influence in real estate. I mean, you have a lot of people, the majority of people search for homes online, and that's how real estate is done in today's world. You have a lot of people searching in that space, and people talk about the disruption of how technology is disrupting real estate. That's a common word that's thrown around a lot. And what's interesting is it's really not as disruptive as people would like to think. And
well, you've got sites like I was mentioning the break. You've got sites like HomeMe and some of these other sites that allow you to perhaps list your home on your own without an agent. But what's really the benefit of doing that versus, I mean, having an actual agent there to help sell your home?
Yeah, well, those business models have been around for decades. I mean, that's nothing new. I mean, you have certain businesses that are more deeply funded in today's market because of that, but those businesses have been around for a long time. What's interesting in today's market is you have a market that you just have a lot of demand, and you have a lot of people that are looking for homes. And so the market allows certain businesses to exist because a lot of people are looking for houses right now. And technology, what's really interesting is you have people that think that real estate is made up of, if I can find a house or if I can find a buyer, then the job is done.
There's so much more to it.
Oh, there's so much more to it. That's just the very beginning part of the process. It's just to find someone. That's where the work just begins, really.
Right.
And so it's the last 100 yards is when you really need the real estate professional, because that's getting it across the finish line, and that's where you really need help.
And you think about finding your lenders and all of the
title
different
companies. I mean,
there's so much that goes into it. Where though can tech? Where do you guys advise as realtors? Where can tech be beneficial in this day and age? We all, I think, people who have bought and sold homes, you go and you look online, you see all these. But where can it be beneficial? In addition, in sort of concert with a real estate agent.
Well, tech is great because it can create more exposure in the end. And so just to use a basic example, if you're looking at selling a car, I mean, if you were to try to sell your car, if you only had the capacity of selling that car to just the people in your neighborhood or just the people in this building, you get only a certain amount of exposure to those people. But if you can be able to disseminate that information to a larger group, and you look at on our marketplace, you have so many people moving here from out of state, so many people that are coming here for jobs and that are coming into this marketplace. And if you want to be able to connect with those people and be able to connect with the agents that are representing those companies that are coming here and the recruiters, and most of those people are tied in with different relocation companies that are coming here.
Any word of caution when it comes to the real estate market right now, agents versus tech versus, I mean, you got to be careful because you don't want to get into something that you're not fully able to. I don't know how to explain that. Like,
you don't want to get in over your head. Over
your head if you're trying to do things on your own online. You know what I mean? Is there what would you be your I guess your warning or your caution?
Well, it's one of the most expensive thing that people will probably do most of the time is selling or buying a home. And a lot of times people just think, well, if I pay a couple $100, I'll just slap it online, and we'll just hopefully it'll all go well. And the challenge with that is you're dealing with a situation which a lot of times is the most emotional process for both the buyer and seller. Because you and I, we're talking in a logical conversation right now. But most of the time when people are selling a home, they're very emotional in that process, and you get two emotional groups of people that are trying to navigate that tricky tricky process, and you have all of the things that are brought up in that. And what technology has done is it's brought even more information to the forefront, and so now you have people that have access to greater information. And so now you have people that think, oh, I have access to all of this information. And so now you need
overwhelming
a little bit, and you have a lot of information that's not correct.
Not 100% correct. Absolutely
and so
right.
Even more so, you need agents to be able to disseminate what is the best information to look at, And so what is the things that what do I want to look at, and how can I best navigate that for my home sale?
Good advice there.
Where can we go if we'd like some more information? A website, anywhere we can contact you guys?
So one of the best websites out there is utahrealestate.com. You can search for some of the local realtors in your local market, and that's a great way to start the search.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and giving us some of the information we need to know right now. Well, we'll be right back here on the Browser 5.0.